This video also shares memories of Sangha members either through video or photographs with audio or written memories.
I was out in Lodi. I don't even remember it because I was too young to remember. My mom's been doing Obon with us since we were babies and dressing us up in kimono. So I have pictures of myself and my siblings, you know, just like in the stroller, just as toddlers, all dressed up for Obon. So I've been doing this my whole life, and I love it. Like dancing today really brought back those really wonderful memories that I grew up with. It's definitely very different. I feel like the dances out in Lodi are a lot more mellow, whereas here, like, there's some really like upbeat, lively dances. I mean, both are really great though. And in Lodi, we would always dance in the evening. I think just because it gets so hot in the daytime, so we'd go and do the Obon service beforehand, and then the Reverend would start with the kids, and everyone would trail out of the temple out to the parking lot across the way, and we'd start dancing. I mean, I've always been a fan of Tonkoboshi.
My first Obon was here at the Buddhist Church of San Francisco in the summer of 2018, 3 years ago now. Woohoo! And it was great. I had so much fun. I learned all the dances for the first time because I had never done Obon before, and we had workshops right here in the gym, and we had YouTube videos so you could practice at home, and then we actually had the event. I think it was pretty sunny, which was nice. I'm told that that's not normal here, but it was a great time.
What do you like about it?
I like hanging out with everyone and putting on your festival clothes and eating some good food. Yeah, it's a big community gathering, and that's really what it's all about.
Obon greetings. Hello. I wanted to share just some brief reflections on Obon season. Personally, it really brings together kind of the spectrum of human emotions that we can experience in terms of joy, community, and gratitude, and also deep, grief and sadness, a sense of loss. When we think of those who have gone before us, and individuals that we have lost personally. So this is a really complex season, which can be overwhelming when we think about it in words and try to express in words. But I think we're so lucky that we can say Namo Amida Butsu and just dance, whether it be virtually in our living rooms, in our backyards, seated in the spirit of just dance and live life, give thanks, be grateful for all of that we have been able to receive through our various circumstances. And I think Obon dance can be like a Nembutsu dance, and we are able to freely share Namo Amida Butsu, put it out in the world, breathe it in ourselves, and really be Nembutsu for a few moments as we think of those who came before us, those who we don't even know, who we owe our lives to and our happiness, and to and try to do what we can to pass that on. So, happy Obon, Namo Amida Butsu.
Experience was back in Hilo, Hawaii when I first started to dance. My mom and I would go down to Hilo Honganji. We used to practice, I think, 2 or 3 times a week, and then we would then come out to the Obon festival, and it was always outside of the church, and which is a lot of fun. So, and and of course it rained, so we always had to go under shelter and then come back out and go under shelter again. But that was Hilo, so that was like. Yeah, and I always used to dance for my grandmother, my great aunt, and my dad, so it was a very special time.
kid, basically. We used to, actually, in the old days, we used to even dance on Buchanan Mall or Buchanan Street, if you can believe it. That's what I remember. Wow. But I also remember actually dancing on Post Street, too. For many years, we were actually a part of the Japan Center sort of festival. So I remember doing Post Street as well before we moved back to the church. In about 92 is when we moved back to the church.
Sangha and community members have shared their Obon memories with us, making this a unique celebration as we remember all that brings us together on this occasion. We could not put together this virtual version or an in-person version without the commitment and participation of the Sangha and community. Why do they come out every year? Is it because they have lost a loved one? Is it because it's fun? Do they remember anyone when they dance? We are now in the 4th and 5th generation of dancers, a long way from our Issei immigrant roots, but this celebration continues with music from another country and dance moves from another time and place. Can it be that there is something we feel doing this that we do not feel at other times during other celebrations? Does Obon give us a chance to connect to those who have gone before us, or the chance to connect with those who are still with us? What is dancing for joy while feeling sadness? As a Buddhist, there are flavors of interconnectedness and reminders of impermanence that connect us to the message and path of the Buddha. But not everyone comes for those messages. This event attracts those who are not Buddhist and are not dancing for the memory of someone, but for many other reasons. For fun, for the newness, for the oldness, because someone brought them, because they want to honor a ritual or tradition that a loved one cared about. These are all linked together in the end, connecting us to universal truths of life and death, sadness and happiness, holding tight and letting go, effort and coasting. All those things that seem like opposites but are all a part of each other. You cannot have one without the other. One of my favorite Obon memories is going to practices every summer and running around and playing with my cousins more than learning the dances. Really just going to hang out and have snacks.
I'm from a different generation than Christy. During our Obons, it was at night in the freezing cold of San Francisco's summer on Octavia Street. The wind was howling and flapping our kimono as with the bitter cold, and so that's one of the reasons we wore shorts under our kimonos. But in spite of all the cold, we waited till the end and still got our ice cream. Thank you for all the other memories that we've had.